Hello and welcome to Design Space Friday with Shirley Ross. Today we're going to work with the contour option down here in the bottom right. I had someone ask for that on my Facebook group. So here's the project that I created, and I'm going to show you how to do the honeycomb right here. So what I did first was I went and found a honeycomb. Now I like to filter through my purchased images. Just makes it a little bit faster sometimes and doesn't make me have to decide whether I want to buy something if I've already got one. And I do. This is from one of our old Cricut cartridges, so I'm going to use it. All right, and I'm going to hide what is already on here. There we are. So this is a card base, and I am going to make it 5.5 on the height, right? Because that's going to be the size that I'm going to use. And I'm going to detach it because I'm going to be doing some slicing with it. And remember, you cannot slice something that's attached. We're going to put it at the 1-in-1, and we're going to bring in a square. All right, and then we're going to put that at the 1-in-1 and then drag it down. Try to get it perfect. I'm thinking if I take it to the 5 and bring it down, I think maybe a little bit above it now. I think that will give me an even on each side. Let's go down just a little bit so I'm grabbing. I think it needs over just a little bit more. All right, that looks good. Then we're going to select both of them. Sorry, I wasn't talking while I was doing that. Sometimes I can't walk and talk at the same time. And of course, just in all our slices, we're going to click on everything and delete the parts we don't want. So now we have this piece. Now what I did was I knew it was going to be a frame on top of the overlay. The card base front itself is going to be 5.25. Sorry, 5.5 by 4.25. And I want this to be 1/4 inch smaller. So we're going to unlock it because I want to make sure I get it just the way I want it. So we know it's going to be 4 and we know it's going to be 5.25. All right, that's just what we want, and then you can lock it back up. So now we're going to play with the contour because we're going to take out some. And the sample that I showed you, as you can see, I took out several of the ones here so I could stamp something on it, and some of the ones around the corners. So let's pick the object, and you know we've got it selected because we have the tools around it, the corner tools, the sizing, the rotating, delete, and the lock. And it's also shaded here so you can tell. So we're going to come down here and click on contour. Now the contours are actually where the cuts are going to be. And each of the contour shapes are shown in a list on the right side. And you can click on each of those to select one. However, I want to pick exactly where they are. And from here, I may not be able to do that. So I know I wanted to do this one. So just when you see it get a little bit darker, so you know you're in there, just click on it. And that will then shade it out to lighter. And that means it's no longer a contour, or it won't cut anymore. So see how they're gone? That's what I did here. And then if you want to take out a few more, I did a few along this way on the one I did before. Just kind of doing it a little different this time, just to kind of see what I get. Because, you know, you can play all you want. Well, that one's cute too. And then, of course, you can take more out in that corner, which I think I like the idea of taking those last two in the corner. And you can just keep going back and forth until you get it contoured just the way you want. That one's really cool too. So now you've got it contoured out the way you want. It's just going to cut the parts that you've left, and you're done. Easy peasy. So I hope you've enjoyed this, and I will be sharing more contours and cuts later. See you next week.